Anyways, so there's this fat fuck. There's this fat retard. There's this dude, and he lives in Mexico, and his name is Ethan Ralph, and he is a fat fuck idiot, and he has moved his daughter and his wife, or not his wife, sorry, his fiance to to Mexico for whatever fucking reason, to own the A-logs, I guess, to not pay child support, to see Xanda. And so now that he's moved to Mexico, I don't know what the fuck has triggered this, but my boy, of course, I've always been a big fan of America First. I really like Nick Fuentes. He's got some good takes on stuff, like, I don't know, women, Israel, the Republican Party. What else does he talk? Did he talk about anything else? Fortnite, and he has this to say about Ethan Ralph.
Oh man, that's funny. That was such a weird gay thing, though, because the whole time I'm like, why does everyone hate this guy? What did he do? What's even and they're like, well, he's fat. I'm like, okay, but that's not a reason you hate someone. That's something you say about someone after you hate them. So what's the real? And they're like, well, he's like a scumbag. He like had this thing with his girlfriend. I'm like, seriously? Who cares about what he does with this? Seriously? There's no real answer. It's just I don't even get it. I don't know, some weird lore. Michael Alberto's got to get to the bottom of it. Can we get, I am authorizing the Alberto Commission. I'm passing a law. We're creating the Alberto Commission, and I am appointing him to get to the bottom of this. I am appointing Michael Alberto as the top prosecutor, the top investigator, and he's gonna author the Alberto Commission, and he's gonna owe us a report at the end of the next fiscal year, and we need to know how all this happened, because we don't know. We need to get to the bottom of it. I don't know. I still don't know. I don't know the lore. I don't know the drama. I don't know how all this happened. They were all friends at one point. Now they all are obsessed with Ralph and hate him. I don't know how that happened. I'm a Zoomer. So I'm appointing Alberto to lead a commission to investigate and deliver a final report and a decisive judgment on explaining what happened here, because nobody seems to give me a straight answer.
You can really see how the lack of the Kiwi Farms is a loss to the world all over. Poor Nick Fuentes has no idea why people don't like Ethan Ralph. Now, there used to be a place where people could go and figure out why you didn't like somebody. But unfortunately, it's being DDoS attacked right now. And availability is extremely limited. So he has to leave it up to Michael Alberto, who, if you don't remember, was, and I don't blame you for not remembering this, it was the weird guy who tried to moderate the Nick Fuentes and Medicare discussion, and it was kind of awkward and weird. Just food for thought. That's it. There's a picture of what's her face, the horse, and she's out in Mexico, and it's obviously Mexico because it's like she's under a corrugated aluminum roof, and their clothes are hung up to dry by string. So Ethan Ralph is currently in a place where they don't have washing machines, or roofs, so they don't have ceilings. So I don't know why he chose like a hovel, and in the middle of Mexico, but whatever. I guess he's hiding from both baby mama data, and also the cartels called solar panel drone, whatever. Mexico isn't all fucking slums. Okay, well, where he's living apparently is, sir. I understand that if you go to the rich people areas of a really poor country, it will still be very nice. You can go to fucking Liberia and you can go to like one of the resorts and it will feel like you're in America still. It'll have like big fat American toilets and everything. But when you go outside of your resort, it'll be a fucking dump. Mexico isn't as bad as Liberia, but there is definitely what we would call a wealth discrepancy between the richest people there and the poorest people there. It's the trad lifestyles and no running water. Exactly. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm not trying to speak badly of my Mexican listeners. Okay, I'm just explaining my perspective on this. It's a really weird thing where, see, I was under the impression I'm gonna look at my DDoS in real time. I was under the impression that the reason why the DDoS attack was hitting Tor was because Tor uses 3 nodes that the front ends do not, and those 3 nodes are maxed out, but the other one is not. The 4th that I use is doing fine, but I think it just might be the other one is like really fast. So I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this in real time. I'm gonna bump the weight up of that just a little bit. And I'm gonna see what happens, chat. Set those to 30. Could be a mistake. Who knows, chat? And then after this, I'm gonna talk about Keffels just a little bit. Because they've not been having the greatest week. See, they made a mistake. They've declared me dead 8 times. So now if they continue to talk about me and continue to talk about the Kiwi Farms, people are going to be like, wait a second. I thought that website was dead. I thought you buried it. I thought we've already done the Victory Pride Parade like 8 times now. Why are we still talking about the dead website? And he'll either have to swallow his pride, which would be immense, and admit that he hasn't done shit. Because really, if you think about it, the only thing that we've lost so far is the .is domain, which we didn't use, and we have 8 million replacements for. And Cloudflare, which is a big loss, I'm not going to lie. But it's not the end of the world, you know what I mean? There's other things like, I don't know, I'm just saying that in terms of like the totality of what the Kiwi Farms is and all the moving parts that are involved in it, Cloudflare in and of itself is not such a big deal. Let's see. It's a really weird thing where when I restart HA proxy, it doesn't like to kill the old task correctly. Let's see if that works. And see if that works, and then if it doesn't work, I'm moving on. If it does work, I'm also moving on. So therefore, I'm committing to this. Interesting. It doesn't work. Actually, they turned it off. They literally just turned it off. What, are they turning it off so that I can't see if the results of what I'm doing are effective? What the fuck is that for? What's the point of that? Oh, you know what it is? I think it's one of those coin-operated rent-a-booters that you pay like $100 for like access for like a week to your booter. But the downside is that it only gives you like an hour of DDoS attack at a time. So when it runs out, you have to manually press the button again. Hey, retard, press the fucking button again. I'm trying to see if what I just applied worked. You have to go to your booter and then press start because it just turned off. I guess they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it at a protest now. Oh, fine. If you want me to DDoS you, I'm not going to do it. What an asshole. These people are the rudest. Push the Whopper button. Yeah, these people are the rudest fucking assholes. See what I deal with, chat? Okay, whatever then. I guess we're not going to get DDoS attacked while I'm actively looking at it.